I'm just like most hunters. When I was a kid and I first started hunting,
oh my God, congratulations. Oh my God.
I used whatever rifle was available and whatever ammo was cheapest. But nowadays, that's just not the case. My needs have definitely evolved. As time went on and I became a better hunter and I started going further to hunt and hunting bigger things and spending my hard-earned money to do it, naturally my gear needs evolved too. Because if I was gonna step up my hunting, well, I needed to step up my gear. And naturally, when it comes to my rifle, it's the bullet that is the most important thing of all. Because after all, the bullet is the thing that makes dreams come true. And for me, I want the best bullet possible. And that's Terminal Ascent, all the way. I was lucky enough to be one of the very first people to get to use Terminal Ascent early on in its development. And I have used it since then on over 75 big game hunts all over the world. From giant eland in Africa to whitetails in Kentucky. From Marco Polo sheep in Kyrgyzstan to blacktail deer in California and everything in between. And I'm telling you, from personal experience, it works just as good at 50 yards as it does at 500. And for me, that's all that matters. Is it gonna work when I need it to? And Terminal Ascent works without fail, every time. Got it done. For me, the key to hunting success is trust in your rifle. And of course that means trust in the bullet that it shoots, because after all, the bullet is the part that does the job. And it doesn't matter how expensive your rifle is or how much money you paid for the optic on top of it. Without that bullet doing its job properly, then your chances of success just plummet. And so for me, for confidence in the field, it's Terminal Ascent all the way, and it has been for years. I'll tell you one of my favorite things about shooting Terminal Ascent is that moment when you're cleaning an animal and you find an upset bullet and you hand it to the guide and the guide looks at it in his hand and it's perfectly mushroomed and it's retained all its weight and he's like, man, what bullet is this? And then I get this great moment where I get to say, that's Federal Terminal Ascent, made in the USA, made in my hometown of Anoka, Minnesota. Hometown, baby. I love that. And the bullet that I put all of my faith in and have for years is Terminal Ascent.